So the first experiment I need to do is I need to see if this being full up on fuel from here can make a there and back journey. So, say hello to my truck. Lots of T's at the front. Okay, that's good. So this one will be set to unload. And its physics is awesome. Okay, so we've got 100 fuel. Now we get to test out the road, because I couldn't do this before. Okay, we've already used 3 coal. So slow it down, bring it round, bring it down. Don't want to go too fast because I don't want to come off. Yes, there we go. No, don't want to go too fast because we've got some corners coming up. And then there we are. Slow it down, take the corner up. Okay, this is going good. This is going very well. So we slow it down. Take that corner, and as you can see, it starts to go down in a minute. Preempting this phase of this, I've already built another transport station at the other end, which is nice. And down, 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 turn, and down. Then we need to do a 3-point turn, maybe. Just as an autosave happens. Okay, get out. This is now turned on. You are set to deposit. You have power. Sort. Yes. Do you not have power? You have power. Clear path, start recording, hidden node. Okay. Why are you not? See, that's coming out. That's going in. This is all set. Do you need fuel in you? Because if that's the case, let's... No. You should be filling up. Truck station. Yes, that all looks good. Are we not in the right place? That looks right. why haven't you loaded this thing with inventory? Why? There's not a button that says turn on. You're going in. You're the fuel. Wait a minute. We got a ladder here. No. No. You are blatantly not loading. Well, this is a hiccup in the plan, isn't it? There's a workbench at the back. So let's take that out. Okay. Oh, it's not hooked up. That's my mistake. That cable going through it creates the illusion it's hooked up. Let's cut that illusion right out right now. So that's the alternate power line. That's there. Hook this into here, and that starts loading. Okay, 6, 1. Right, so now the pain in the arse bit. Gotta navigate back. Okay, so it's going to use about just around about 50 fuel. So I can use the one station to do everything, which is good. But this is how I'm going to transport my rubber and plastic to my main base. So it should be fun. Slow down for the corner. Oh, I feel like a right truck driver now. Slow down for the corner. Okay, and round and up. Now this is going to be the interesting bit, because I think I'm going to have to make the pad at the top a little bit wider so I can actually turn the vehicle round at this end. Yeah, I think that is going to be the case. Hey, monster! No! Do you mind? That's kind of inconvenient. Although, my brain has had another idea. Okay. Let me at the wildlife, because I don't want this sort of stuff sticking. So that's there, so we don't need that one, we don't need that one. So let's go 0 and doink doink, doink doink, doink doink, Doink. Doink. How are we doing? We're now teetering over the edge, which is always awesome. Okay, that looks kind of okay-ish. Then that one goes down a bit, which I did with one of these. And there we go, Bob's your uncle. Let's do that, which should get me my one I need. Oh, you thing of beauty. I almost stepped off there like a... Oh no. Back it up. So close, but yet so far. Back to you. And Bosch. And Bosch. And bingo. Right. So this thing, I'd be able to come down here, and basically park here. Yeah, that works. That works so much more neater. Saves the entire three-point turn problem. Then we come round here. And we do this. And we do this. Okay. So, we have our route. Now what I have to do is program it, which is where we go start recording. So, I'll give it a moment to rest, and then I basically do the route. As I just previously done, and what it's doing, you can't see it from this view, but it's putting down little markers for the route that I'm taking. So I'm kind of programming the vehicle in regards to where it goes. My aim is to try and keep it as central on this road as possible, because the less I deviate from the center of my... Oh, that's not a good look, is it? Having a little jig in there. The less mistakes I make, the less mistakes potentially the AI can make when it's replaying this route to transport the items. Well, that's what I keep telling myself. So, round here... Brake a bit, round, and then we do this, and we do this, and we keep going. No, I don't want another gear. Don't give me another gear. I want you nice, slow, and graceful. This isn't about speed. This is about being accurate and punctual. Both things that I could really do with. So this time, when I get to this one, it should fill this up with cargo. Okay. Vehicle path recording. That's moving. I'll give it a while. I would love to be able to check to see if getting out of the vehicle. Okay, so it's got some in there. Autopilot recording. And now you get to see the blue arrows. Oh, fly things it's making. And there we are, back up. Now we just got to go back and park up in front of the station, and it should fill me up a bit. And through here. And through here. And brake. Ooh, that's a bit tight to that corner. I don't like that one. And round. And round we go again. This is nerve-wracking. Like I say, haven't tried doing this before. Because the way my other base worked, because it was kind of, I relied a lot on tracks, and when I decided to get involved in actually looking at transportation, I'd already unlocked the train, so I just went straight from doing belts straight up to doing a train track. So this now goes up here. And we slow down. And we do this. And we do that. And we park it there. Leave it for a couple of moments. Oh no. Okay, handbrake on. So we go finish recording. We go disable autopilot, enable autopilot, and we see what happens. Really nervous about this. Is it going to work? Is it going to work? Is it gonna make me look like a fool? I think it's gonna make me look like a fool. Hide nodes. Choose action, disable autopilot, no. Yes. You just revved up a bit there. Wheels are turning. Was it the fact that I was in it the problem? It was. It was. Okay, now we get to see if my entire route actually works. A little bit worried about keeping up with this thing, because it's going to speed away from me. Okay, that's good. It's doing good. Oh no, now it's leaving me for dust. Just you. Okay. Let's disable autopilot. Okay, so the AI cannot drive to save its life. That's good to know. So I may have to reinforce the walls. That's a bit of a pickle. Let's get up here. Come on. Come on. Oh, this is going to be a minor detour, isn't it? Oh shit. Going a bit too fast. Okay, so we do this. Okay. That's not too much of a problem, actually. I just need a bucket load of concrete, which is here. Probably add that, and I'm gonna need some, oh, actually quite a bit of light. There we go. No, not that one. I grab 3 stacks of that. Right, so on corners, I'm probably gonna have to put walls. That kind of makes a bit of sense to me. So up here, what I want to do is probably you on 6, please. So 6, boink and boink. Boink. Coming back, it's probably going to be boink, boink, and boink. And over here, well, that's a problem. I hope I'm going to get that right. So up here, probably that to help guide it. And that there to help guide it. We already knew that it could handle this one, but just in case. Yeah, that's my ladder that I needed to get back up here because I fell off. When geniuses fall off their inventions. So let's run this way. Nice thing is, if I do make a hypertube and I want a hypertube to go over there, I've got this in place to be able to do one, which is good. Probably, yeah, probably 3 is a better idea. Boing, 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 and boing. And you balls. Then I got to do the fun thing of run all the way back. I think I'm going to have a cigarette on the walk back, because it's not really going to be that interesting. What is going to be helpful, though, because right now I don't trust this AI at all. Let's try and do that. I am calling it preventative measures. That's what I'm calling this. Which means we're on a straight path toward on final set or final turns, which is quite a distance away. Can't believe it was me being in the cab that caused the problem. You, and you. Right, so for those people who are going to be seeing the edited version of this, I'm probably going to be jumping to where I'm getting close to the other end and probably double checking the corners that I only put 2 on before watching to see if the vehicle makes it again. So here we are, jump cut finished, back over here, did some extra walls. Let's see if this works this time. Wheels are turning. That's encouraging. Turn my light off now. Now go! Is it gonna work? Or is this thing just too grunty for this kind of road? I dread to think. I'm gonna be chuffed if it makes it in one go. Okay. So there it's go. Leaving... No, don't accelerate all the time, you idiot. That's how you had an accident. See? That's how you had an Ooh, wait a minute. Oh shit. Oh shit. Is it correcting? No. Well, yes and no. Okay. That's an education. So it will try and correct itself. It will try and correct itself, but I need to line the inside of the... Oh, sugar! Inside of the... Oh, man, and I just blocked off my on-ramp. Wave physics. Okay. So if it bumps into something, it will try and get back on course. That's an interesting thing to learn. Are they trying to hint that basically I should just put, like, metal all round the corners? They are, aren't they? They are totally hinting at the idea that I should put stuff entirely round the corners. So what, 2? I don't think 2 is safe enough. Feels like I'm making a bumper car now. Oh god, no, not there. encroaching others. Oh, yeah, I was trying to put it somewhere. Well, there was another thing. Around there. Around there. Around there. Okay, so the only thing I couldn't take into account of was the stupidity of the AI. Good to know. Oh, I see what I did wrong. I see what I did wrong. It wasn't the AI's fault. It wasn't the AI's fault. It was my fault. I put the wall in the wrong place. Okay, let's try this a third time, shall we? I'm so glad that trial and error is my preferred way of learning things. Okay, right, so you are here, you are set. I get in, I go here, enable that, jump out. Okay, we can do this. And we're off. Right, so yeah, we'll go up here, we go left. It goes that way. Now I try and outrun it, and it just leaves me in the dust. And it starts slowing down. Yep, that monster! You're gonna get run over! Oh, my vehicle's just... Yep, the monster got run over. What's the AI gonna do? Reverse. I blame that monster for that one. He wasn't being considerate of other road users. Yeah, you're doing okay. Come through here. You're coming round. Ooh, no, no, no. Oh, so close. Yeah, I do think I need to do all the inside corners. Yeah, that or just put walls along the entire thing. Oh, I'm kind of glad that I didn't try and do this road project off stream, because like you'd be missing the funs and joys of scripted AI in a unscripted environment with stupid monsters that thinks my roads are for fun. And round we go. And up. There we are. And round. Brake. Right, so we park you there. I'm getting uber paranoid now, so boink and boink. And boink and boink and boink. There we go. Right, so that you could potentially have a whoopsie there. There. No, that's really gonna have to go just right in the middle. Chinkies. Just in case. Just in case. Just in case. Let's learn not to trust the AI. So 4, which means I can do 2 on the inside. Yeah, that should work. I'm trusting it can drive in a straight line. Though right now, I am questioning that ability incredibly. I'm so glad I didn't write that. That's the route plan. Let's just let it go off and get it work itself out rather than me trying to run along with it and see what issues it could have. As I was instructed to be upside down, having run out of fuel a long time ago. Right, we're getting there. How much do we trust this thing? Not very. Boing, boing, boing. Slightly well done. I'll definitely give them that. I mean, I'm only playing about in 2 of the biomes, I think. And the map is huge. On my big save, I haven't actually done that much. Okay. I really think if I name the truck, I'm going to put it on the truck, because it's what I feel like I'm having to take into some sort of consideration right now. I don't like that. At some point I might put sides down both sides of this, just to be sure. But I just want to get this roughly sort of working right, and it'll be able to do one trip by itself. I hope, I dream. Oh, this is the boring part, getting back. Well, there's going to be a lot of editing in this video. There's going to be some automatic fails though. I'm surprised the train even set onto autopilot and rides, so I don't get we can't ride this vehicle. It's weird. Oh no, monster, no. You're just creating me problems now. Right. Breathe. Focus. Hope that this is all worth it. Wheels are turning. I'm having a nut. Go! Okay. So up here. Yep. Excellent. Then up to here. Excellent. I don't like some of your pathing already. See, yeah, that's it. Slow down for the corner. Nice, you got there. You're going a little bit too fast into this section. Yeah. It's working out that it can't go that way. It's reversing. Yep, okay. I like the tyre marks though, because I've had driven it off-road. It's got dirt on it, so it's putting dirt on my road. You have made it round this corner. Are you going to make it round this one? Can't. AI. That's not what I would have done. Yeah, now back it out this way. That's it. That's it. I'm really starting to think a Roomba has more intelligence than you. I really am. And now we get to find out how it handles high speed, because the AI is not braking. How are you doing? Okay, it got through there. That's a plus. Oh man. If it doesn't slow down for this corner, it could be messy. Okay, it's down. Okay, it's coming in. It's turning, and this is where I told it to wait for a while. Is it gonna make it back with my stuff? At least it waits on command. Okay, it's on its way back. Oh, that's close. That... Come on. Oh god, it's coming right at me. It's coming right at me. Okay, is it gonna make it back? This is going to be scary because I cannot keep up with it at this point. I'm only going to be able to catch up with it when it hits the corners. And the expression hits the corners is very much true right now. I trust that thing to autopilot about as far as I could throw it. And yeah, that's quite a big, heavy thing to try and throw. How it made it through that. So, okay, it made it through this one. I'm gaining. I am gaining on it, which is comforting and scary at the same time. Okay, it went into the wall that time. And autosave is not helping. It's going up. And round. And it should now take this turn. Yep. And it comes in. And it should move forward and then it should park. Okay, I can instantly see a problem. With how this AI's decided to do shit. Yes, and it is filling up the fuel, and we are getting our materials that we want. Right, so now is the awkward one, because I'm going to take a break, because I want to see if it comes back without me holding its hand. So we're like 29 minutes past the hour. And now we have the nerve-wracking bit of seeing if it can do it without me holding its hand. Which I am very, very frightened about. And that didn't help. That totally didn't help. Let's go here. Get to a better vantage point. What are the odds that it's stuck in a corner? Fairly high. Well, I don't see it down there. So that's encouraging. Okay, so 2 minutes have passed. Gonna be interesting to see how long it takes. Righty-ho. Oh, my first. Dodge 'em. Jesus. Truck's over there. Truck station. Where's my truck, though? Where's my truck? I'm very worried. Okay, can't see it. Is this where it starts hurtling at me from nowhere? Let's see right over there. I can't hear a truck spinning its wheels. Don't know if that's encouraging or not. Four minutes. Is that movement? It is movement. It's judding. It's probably just a system that they put into the game engine to keep the system sort of high resolution, high detail when it's close. So it uses low frame rate at distance. It's a common thing that a lot of games do. Which is why it surprised me that, you know, people complained with Cyberpunk that in the distance they saw 2D representation of vehicles, because it happens a lot in games. It's charging at me. Okay, so a round trip takes about 6 minutes. Sweet, that's good. Right, so let's go this way. That way I don't run the fear of getting run over. And I can now actually focus on the bit that I need to.